Palantir. It's not just a company, it's practically a pop culture icon in the stock market world right now. If stocks were celebrities, Palantir would be that mysterious, genius rebel who always seems to know something you don't. From government contracts to commercial partnerships, and yes, the wild hype it inspires among retail investors and institutions alike, Palantir has captured everyone's attention. But here's the twist: while some traders are cheering to the moon, others are clutching their pearls and whispering, overvaluation, it's going to end in tears. You know that feeling when you find a diamond in the rough? That's how early investors in Palantir must have felt. But now, the stock is sitting at around $71, up over 300% in just a year. Naturally, the skeptics are raising their eyebrows, muttering about overvaluation like it's a dirty word. But let's be real for a second. When has Wall Street been a realm of pure logic? If stocks traded solely based on their fundamentals, meme stocks wouldn't exist. Palantir's current valuation might feel like it's stretched, but when you're riding a wave as big as AI adoption, that's par for the course. Imagine you're at an amusement park, and there's a new roller coaster everyone's lining up for. Sure, the ticket price is absurdly high, but that ride looks insane. Palantir is that roller coaster. Day traders are debating whether to buy a ticket or wait until the hype dies down. Long-term investors, meanwhile, are already strapped in and screaming with excitement. Now, here's a curveball most people don't talk about. Palantir has deep ties to governments worldwide, particularly the US. But what happens if, God forbid, there's some serious political instability? Governments are Palantir's bread and butter, and any major disruption could be a headache. Think of it like this: Palantir is the VIP attendant at a high-end government gala. If the party gets rowdy and the guests start fighting, the attendant might have to duck for cover. But let's not forget, Palantir has proven its resilience before. They've survived geopolitical tensions, elections, and a pandemic, all while racking up contracts like their Pokemon cards. The company isn't exactly fragile, but it's worth keeping one eye on the global political stage. Okay, enough with the what-ifs. Let's talk about the here and now, or rather, the very near future. Palantir has been growing like a weed on steroids, and if it can maintain its 300% plus growth rate, we're looking at some serious fireworks. Why? Because the world is hungry for AI. From healthcare to defense, to manufacturing, everyone wants a slice of that AI pie. And guess who's holding the pie cutter? Yep, Palantir. Imagine AI as a treasure map, and every company out there is trying to find the X that marks the spot. Palantir isn't just a map reader, it's the guy with a GPS, a metal detector, and a shovel. Everyone else? They're squinting at the map, trying to figure out if it's upside down. If Palantir keeps executing, its growth trajectory could make the next few years look like a golden age for the company. And that's not just speculation, that's the trend we're already seeing. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Now for the big question: Palantir is sitting pretty at $71. How long until we see the mythical $300 mark? At its current pace, Palantir could potentially hit $300 within 2 to 3 years. That might sound ambitious, but let's put it in perspective. A few years ago, Palantir was hanging out in the single digits. Back then, saying it would hit $70 sounded like predicting pigs would fly. Yet here we are, and those pigs are soaring. Think of Palantir as that nerdy kid in high school who suddenly shows up at the reunion driving a Lamborghini. Everyone's like, wait, how did that happen? Well, if you were paying attention, you'd know they were acing calculus and coding their own software while everyone else was possibly watching reality TV. But $300 isn't just about hype, it's about growth. If Palantir keeps expanding into commercial sectors while dominating government contracts, that target might even look conservative. With Trump and Elon Musk, the chances of Palantir getting more government contracts is high. And also policies that favor cost-cutting and efficiency could see Palantir soaring high. Especially under the new Department of Government Efficiency that could be led by Elon Musk. Let's take a wild ride into the future. It's 2027, Palantir is trading at $300, and the world looks a lot different. Here's the kicker, even at $300, Palantir might look cheap. Why? Because the company isn't just a software provider, it's aiming to become the backbone of how data is used and understood across industries. Let's bring in Elon Musk and Trump. Imagine Elon and Trump teaming up on a project. Sounds chaotic, right? But chaos can be lucrative. If Palantir continues aligning itself with influential figures and groundbreaking tech, it's not hard to see its valuation skyrocketing even further. At $300, some people will still be saying, "I'll wait for a dip." Newsflash, sometimes, the dip never comes. Those who waited for Tesla to dip at $100 are probably still waiting, with their savings in a low-interest bank account. If you invested heavily in Palantir 2 years ago, congratulations. You're probably grinning ear to ear right now, and with good reason. The stock has already made a ton of people a lot of money. Let's say you put $10,000 into Palantir when it was $6 a share. Today, at $71, that's over $118,000. Not bad for 2 years' work, right? But here's the best part, those early gains might just be the appetizer. If Palantir continues its meteoric rise, today's $71 could feel like peanuts compared to where the stock is headed. Palantir isn't just another name on the Nasdaq. It's a movement. A revolution. A company that's redefining how we think about data, AI, and the future. Sure, there are risks. Overvaluation is a concern. Government instability could throw a wrench in the works. But let's face it, no great investment comes without risk. The next 3 to 5 years could be Palantir's golden era, and those who hop on the train now might just find themselves sitting pretty when the stock hits $300, or more. So, the question isn't whether Palantir is worth investing in. The real question is, can you afford to miss out? Remember, this isn't financial advice, just a wild ride through the possibilities. Always do your homework before investing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. AI is the new gold rush, and Palantir isn't just panning for gold, it's selling the shovels, too. While companies scramble to figure out how AI can transform their businesses, Palantir is already offering a suite of tools that do just that. Think about it, Palantir's Foundry, Gotham, and AIP, artificial intelligence platform, aren't just fancy software. They're practical solutions that help organizations manage, analyze, and act on their data like never before. From healthcare providers optimizing patient care to militaries using real-time intelligence, Palantir is almost everywhere. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love Him and obey His commandments. Please acknowledge Him in your plans and He will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Want more information? Check the description section. Alright, beloved friends, that's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today, your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you, see you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.